Total slaughter, total slaughter. I won't leave a single man alive. La-di-da-di-di, genocide. La-di-da-di-dud, an ocean of blood. Let's begin the killing time.
So, Bleach is a series that's very well I see as the Sonic series of all anime. It's really mixed bag. Well, like honestly, if I'm being completely honest, it's in a worse position than the Sonic series, virtually. But anyways, like my gist here, my angle, if anything, is that over the course of the series, everything just got more and more stronger. Like there's like a big power scaling. Um, there's a big power creep going on in the Bleach series as it goes on, which is very common when it comes to showing an action series. Like you have, yes, Bleach, DBZ, and now we're getting that stuff in My Hero. What else? Him and Reborn, Zatch Bell. Like I know like a lot fire series, but so like it's facing a very common issue, and thanks to that, what's also very common is that if you're not the main character, you are going to be left the fuck behind. You know who who has a that exact same problem? The main character, sure, Ichigo. I'm gonna get to him later. Hitsu fucking Gaia. Toshiro Hitsugaya. And guess what? Hitsugaya fucking sucks! He sucks dick! And I'm gonna lay it out for y'all. Alright? What's this thing? Ice shit. But he's a captain. But guess what? Captains do keto. Captains do bakudos and shit. When does like he's a guy really do that? Very rarely. But we all know how good. If you really look into it, we all know how good these ketos can be. To where they do ridiculous shit. Thanks to that, a keto bakudo master was able to beat the number 2 Espada, who was thought to be unbeatable. And he's just a master. He doesn't necessarily have, he's not a person that uses Zanpakuto. And yeah, he uses Hollow Form, but that's for his freaking Bakudo, Keto, and Endurance, if anything. And he's just a master. He's just a master, and he beat him. And he killed him. He didn't just beat him, but he killed him. Now, I'll give that distinction because this happens a lot with Hitsugaya. Even though he may get the victory, he doesn't kill anyone. That never happens for Hitsu fucking Gaia. When's the last time he even froze a nigga to death? Never. Again, going through it. Let's look at the actual fights. And then I'm gonna have another angle. What happened with Loopy? He got the win, but he couldn't kill the nigga. Sure, he got beaten away by the Negation, got beamed out literally. It was like, man, he's a guy. I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. I'm gonna fucking slice that head off, And then who killed that nigga? Grimjow. He freaking noped that man, even though he's on the same fucking rank. And then this other nigga, forgot what his name was, but this Fraction guy. What's crazy is that this is a Fraction, right? What did his guy have to do? Not even a Espada, so he's not even that strong. He had to use his Bankai to beat him. But then guess what? Didn't kill him. Only beat him. Yeah, here's the guy. Oh man, that guy was tough. Like, what the? What? He's not in a Sparta. Yeah, he got pushed heavy. What is that? He makes Shuhei look good. Not even a captain. Makes him look good. Against a fraction. The fuck? This guy is shitty if you look at it. Yeah, on his charts, like he's freaking 9 to 8 on every aspect. Even keto, even though he's only used, like, I saw this listing that says he only used up to level 63 level keto. That's not even the highest keto, yet he gets like a 9 out of 10 for keto. The fuck? Does that mean like 70 and above you're a 10? Wow, guys. Like, how many are there? There's like over like 90 keto out there. Yeah, I've heard keto 100 before. But I believe that was 100, like at the end, yeah. And then let me see here. What else? What if I did he have? If you may say, alright, typing it out. Well, he was able to beat Dear Holly Bell, and she was what, number 3, right? She was number 3, right? There's dimensions to this one. Okay. When it comes to Holly Bell, again, if you look at the fight, Holly Bell pushed the shit out of Hitsugaya. Not only that, but she was seeing through this nigga. She was like, I see how your spiritual pressure is. I can see you put up this calm, icy demeanor, Hitsugaya. Like, she was reading this nigga. She was straight up reading this nigga. And sure, there might be matching in sword skills if they just swipe at each other, but she's ambidextrous. She's actually ambidextrous, which puts her a slight edge over Hitsugaya from a swordsmanship standpoint. And then, what's crazy is that in base, she was pushing Hitsugaya in her fucking base form. And what was Hitsugaya? In his Bankai. So she was pushing this man in his Bankai. What? That is embarrassing. Like, I saw this one scene where Hitsugaya was gonna get friggin' attacked by this energy wave move that looks like a Sero. Like, just pointing straight down on him, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta get out. He was getting surprised and shit, as if he got the back attack treatment. Oh shit, I need to get out of the way. Like, he was pushing, and then at that time too, stealing his Bankai. Freaking had the ice wings and fucking everything. And then friggin' I forgot what this one move was called, but her actual Sero, this like big slash wave, wide slash horizontal move, broke a wing off while his guy was fucking running. The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What's a guy realistically doing against that? She can just spam that shit too, virtually. Like, if she just spammed that shit, his guy would have been done in a lot faster. Like, this is a fight that his guy should have fucking won. Even though, elementally, we're talking about ice versus water. Which you can't cut it up as like a very mixed thing to look at. But realistically, I should just freeze the fuck out of water in this case. But guess what too? She has a move that can boil water, and also Hitsugaya's ice. So she can melt Hitsugaya's ice. So even then, she has the edge. Not getting in Bankai or her Resurrection, by the way, which is a very relative equivalent to Bankai. But what are they saying about Resurrection? It releases a very immense amount of spiritual pressure. If she used that at Aizen's place, she's forbidden to use it since it's so goddamn strong. It's so fucking powerful. Where's all this good shit when it comes to Hitsugaya shit? When he goes Bankai. He just goes Bankai and it's kind of whatever, honestly. Nothing. He's not phrasing 5 acres off of Bankai. Like he actually do other moves. Yeah, sure. He's got has a list of ice moves, sure. But it's not much when you consider just how bad he does in battle. He doesn't have it easy in battle. Like not absolutely. Like he has one of the worst and or one of the weakest Bankais in the series. There are even Shikais that are better than his Bankai. Cause they're hacks, primarily. Like if you look at Shinji's reverse shit, what's this guy gonna do? Get adjusted? But even then, Shinji actually beat a nigga. So it's like, the fuck? And then it's like, Shinji gets shat on, like throughout the series as well, with Hitsugaya and them, because the series got, stronger over time like that. Okay, what else do I have? So, if it weren't for Hitsugaya's strongest move, I forgot what it fucking called, but even then, I believe that took setup. I'd really look back on that one, sure. But if it weren't for that fucking move, she would have fucking won. Definitely. And then, there's the Cascada move in the anime. It was big as shit. It was flooding buildings and shit. All this impressive shit from Judge Tier Hollybell's part, because she's number 3 and shit. Right? So, and he's the guy who doesn't have a move that counters that, absolutely. That just negs that damn move. Again, one for that big ass ice pillar move or whatever. She would have fucking won. If you really look at it, she would win that fight against Hitsugaya. The same nigga struggling against fractions and shit. The fuck? Yet the series swears up and down that, oh, he's a prodigy. Oh, he's ahead of the game. When it comes to the other captains, he'll get to top 3 status easily. But he's shitty. He doesn't do good in fights. So it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Kubo? That makes no fucking sense. That's like the opposite of what was going on with Neji and Naruto. So let me look at this. Okay, so didn't kill Hollybell, by the way. She's still alive even to this day. Just we don't know what's going on with her. But there's a few things here. So he's the guy who didn't really finish her. Nah, it was Aizen being like, man, this bitch taking forever. Like, fuck this shit. I'm bored now. Cut this bitch down. From 1 slash. That was Aizen. That really took her down and knocked the bitch out and shit. And then what was it? And then she still didn't die from that slash. So she was still very durable. She was still very durable when it came to that fight. like she's virtually miles ahead of Hitsugaya from every angle if you think about it. So that fight was stupid. That was actually stupid. Just what the fuck, Kubo? Kubo did not do a good job there. Sorry if I was sorry if I was taking a while for like Hollywood, but it would have seen how that fight, if I was playing out. If people are so quick to point at that fight and shit. Now let me see. What else? What else? Then there's a fight with Geen. Couldn't do shit to Geen. I think it was like Rangiku had to save Hitsugai's ass. If I'm remembering that right, because I've actually seen that fight too. Back in Soul Society. It's like, can't do shit to Geen. Yeah, he's a prodigy though. Geen would have fucked the shit out of Hitsugaya. Same motherfucker that doesn't have a Bankai, by the way, was putting the shit at Hitsugaya to the point where he can't do anything to fucking Geen. Geen doesn't have a Bankai. He still doesn't have a Bankai. Dude's just using Shinzo all day. Just spamming Shinzo. Extend, 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 extend. Can't do shit. He's a guy who was going nowhere. What if I was there? Friggin', of course, Aizen read the shit out of Hitsugaya. He fucked the shit out of Hitsugaya. With everyone else, he was just, there's nothing Hitsugaya can do against friggin', it's not even transcended, Aizen. This is just normal BBC, Aizen swinging that thing around all day, just plummeting that shit down on people's assholes, and there's nothing they can do about it. They got the whole prison treatment. Same motherfucker that was, taken down, essentially, Yamamoto. Yamamoto didn't, defeat Aizen. And then, like, I'm sure he could, break out that fire dome or whatever the fuck Yamamoto did. So, he's a guy, when it comes to, like, the major shit, failed twice. He failed to stop Geen and Aizen, and then failed again when it came to taking down Aizen once and for all with the captains. And then the captains did a much better job than Hitsugaya could ever do. And these are the same captains that are winning fights. Shunsui, Yamamoto technically, and then this is like against other captains too, like even Kira did a better job than Hitsugaya, and he's just a fucking lieutenant. No Bankai. He never gets Bankai even. Like, he never achieves that. I mean, who else? Who else did a better job? Alright, don't start on fucking Keisuke. He's been fucking broken ever since. Like, ever since his introduction. So I don't even have to get started on fucking Keisuke Urahara over here. What is it? Yoriji does a better job. Soy Form virtually does a better job. Like, there's so many cases. Don't get me started on Kenpachi. So, just get this out of the way too. Top 3 captains. I will put Yamamoto feels alive, but okay. Kenpachi, Shunsui, and then Byakuya. These 3 are the top 3 captains. What's a nigga gonna do against Byakuya's shit if you're not Kenpachi or Shunsui? Shunsui's on his own. He's on some other shit. He's on some other shit. If he activates his like Bankai, it's like you shouldn't be able to survive it unless you're freaking Lily Barra, one of the Stern Raiders. What's he's a guy gonna do against the Stern Raiders? Okay, so going through this too. What is this nigga doing against the Espada, the rest of the Espada? He can do something against Yami if he was stuck in number 10, sure. He was like Yami was a fucking clown at number 10. But when he came number 0, he was like this nigga freaking BBC. BBC, like the most biggest BBC ever. Trying to dig everyone down. you know, the being all raw dog and shit. It's like the niggas thing was literally getting bigger because he kept getting so angry. That was his ability. What's he? There's nothing he's a guy can do against that. It took what Kenpachi and Byakuya to beat um um Zero Espada Yami. He's a guy, he wouldn't be able to help with that one, definitely. So going through the Espada, you could say that, oh well, he's gonna fucking freak the shit out of Aranyeru. But what was his thing though? He gains, if you actually look at his stuff, he gains power, abilities, and strength from whoever he absorbs. And that fight with Rukia, like Rukia barely beat him, barely. And like, sure, what doesn't help was that we only got one fight with him. Again, barely beat the nigga. Yeah. Okay, so he absorbed over 30,000 hollows prior to facing Rukia. So Rukia was at a massive disadvantage when it comes to this guy. And then I saw too that he has a thing where if his tentacles touch you, like I said, tentacles touch you, or your Zombok toe rather, that's breaking the Zombok toe. That can actually break Zombok toe. That's what they do. You think Latonaria, like that can just tank shit. So like that's if you ask me, that's tanking he's the guy's, ice moves. Not all of them, but he can do a good job against Hitsugaya if it's not his like, base shit. So he's pushing Hitsugaya. He's actually pushing him. And let me see. Now, like the only weakness for him is really like, sunlight. There's that, but I doubt Hitsugaya can figure that out, make that happen. And then there's his like jar, which you have to like, figure out too. Like, just go for the head essentially. So that can be likely to happen since if you're trying to kill someone, you're just gonna go for the head, or just take him out quickly, go for the head. But he's the guy who doesn't kill people, which is the crazy part. Yeah, he's the captain though. These guys probably fucking ruthless and shit. Just look at Genpachi and them. And let me see. And going further. Zalaparo. You have to really speed blitz Zalaparo to make sure his thing doesn't, work. But what's crazy about that even is that who was he fighting? Renji and Uryu. He was fighting them all by himself virtually. Sure, he was freaking eating his like minions to gain power off of them and shit. But he was virtually handing them to by himself. Yet Uryu's thing was speed, so it'd be fast, way faster than Uryu to just, take out Xyloparo, basically. I mean, like you can just power him out, but by the time you're busy with all that, it's very likely he'll get his resurrection or where that fucking transformation is, freaking hacks you out, breaking organs and shit. Like, he kind of had to be Mayuri. Then like, his thing was that he could just heal. He could just heal all day while you're trying to do whatever to him. So like that was his thing. So yeah, from there he can just hacks you out and brain organs. So he's guys losing against. So it's likely and even more likely that he's losing against these two. Number 8 especially. So at the Espada, you're looking at a 50 to 70% lose ratio for Hitsugaya. Just 9 and 10. I mean just 9 and 8 with Yami, like just 10 base Yami being a 30% or maybe 10% loss rate, sure. Because Yami's just fucking stupid. But when you go above that, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way, man. Who was 7? Zamari. Zamari, the freaking black nigga. His thing, and then it was like, he pushed the shit virtually at Byakuya. Because his thing is that he can just look at you, he can just toss the shit out, control that body part. I don't think Hitsugaya has nearly the guts or the tenacity and or the endurance and or resolve to even be willing to cut off a tendon and keep fighting to beat the nigga. That's Byakuya. Like, he did that, and it was like, okay, you can't control the body part anymore. Fuck it, I'm taking this out. Like, Byakuya was able to get ahead on him, edge out a win against this man because of that shit. Because him just being so good at taking, pain. Pain tolerance was high as shit for friggin' Byakuya, whatever the fucking his training was. I think it was said too that, prior to the Awakemundo stuff, Byakuya trained hard as hell. But, I can make an argument, even then, he was really tolerant to, like, pain and shit. Like, it was like to hell in friggin' the Soul Society, arc. He's the guy isn't even near that shit. Same nigga that's like, oh fuck. This same nigga that gets winded easily. Against Fraction, against practically any fight that he's in. Yeah, people want to dick suck this man all the fucking time. Just give him the old no, like, you don't deserve any of that. So when it comes to Zamari, that's a very, very low chance. That's 10 to 5% winning rate against Zamari. And fuck Grimjow, fuck out of here. It's not happening, man. He'll just be butts. This man just go all aggressive on him, like, what are you doing, kid? Like, we saw what happened when he came to freaking Ichigo. Oh my god. And then five was Noitora. Nah. It took Kenpachi to beat that man. This thing was fucking tanking shit. Like, if that blade did nothing to me. Oh yeah. It keep trying to hurt me, man. Ain't doing nothing. Juggernaut. It took a real motherfucker like Kenpachi to freaking beat that nigga there. I think even Ichigo tried to, like, freaking cut him. Nothing. Couldn't get past that fucking skin. Then Resurrection, fucking out the window at that point. 6 arms and shit. Nothing. He's a guy has no chance. 4.
I'm the trash man.
Okura.
I'm Batman.
Nah. People are saying that the final form of Okiura is stronger than number 0, which is very fucking likely, because he has fucking everything. This nigga has the speed, the defense, the regen, the strength, the technique, just the raw power from his fucking techniques and shit, like the Ceros and shit. Like, nigga had everything. Yeah, you're gonna tell me, oh, well, he's gotta beat him. Nah! Not because these are niggas, no. And we saw how, and I already explained how fucking bullshit that freaking, that shit was with fucking, with Holly Bell. Now, you may have a case, but I'll just say she'll just, if you can get past, like, her raw power and, like, speed, sure, you can edge out a win, but he's the guy's not taking, like, the freaking, the horsecock spear move. There's no, if he gets hit by that, over. It's actually over. Number 2, nope. Let's not go there. Number 1, let's not go. Number 0, let's not go there. Too fucking strong for Hitsugaya. And, like, we're only talking about a spot of shit. Yeah, he gets beat out by a huge majority of these characters. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. to where it's like, let's not go there. 5 and up, let's not go there. Is it? That conversation is gonna be short as hell, man. And then when it comes to like the Stern Raiders, oh my god! And it's like he failed to. Well, we're gonna start with that one. This guy failed to prevent the Stern Raider invasion and make it to where he was able to beat the Stern Raiders. What's your responsibility as a fucking captain? Beat whatever is attacking Soul Society. But what happened? Soul Society got fucked by the Stern Raiders. Took out Yamamoto. Yamamoto, the strongest captain alive, took this nigga out. Again, and all they had to fight against was a fake U-Haul. Fake nigga U-Haul. Took out Yamamoto. The fuck? Like, they killed Yamamoto. Good job, Hitsugaya. Very fucking good job, man. S tier captain class right there, man. Like, for those, which I'm sure is a good amount of y'all that have looked into like the Stern Raider stuff, any one of y'all can tell me that they were just too fucking strong for the captains, and like that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier, way back. When it came to like the Stern Raiders, this is like towards the end of the series. This is like the end of the series. Too fucking strong for the captains. Because they got outscaled. They outscaled the captains. So Hitsugaya is not going to do good from the get-go. No matter what the fuck he does. Okay, let me backpedal just a little. When it came to like that fight against Yukio, in the previous arc, bullshit. All the guy had to do was be like, well, like he got freaking, like he just got in the nigga's head. But if you just fought him, getting nowhere. All I had to do is just put him. All this man had to do is just put him in the in this game world in his PSP. These guys ain't doing anything. What's he gonna do? Freeze the entire dimension? Yeah. Like, freaking Kubo pulling shit out of his ass one way or another, right? So like that fight was fucking stupid, not satisfactory at all. And all that was like since he's got into Yukio's head, like freaking just tied the nigga up and just had him like freaking just captured him, didn't kill him, didn't really beat him. Like Yukio was having these guys on the run too. I saw that shit. That was fucking stupid. That he's got one anyway. It's like the fuck. So getting back to Stern Raider shit. When it comes to the Stern Raiders, it's like okay, I was on Kang. Kang Do, he can be virtually invincible with his steel shit. Virtually, like he's the guy ain't cutting through that. On top of that, he just still in his freaking Bankai. But oh shit, he's the guy had a little run in Tandu. He worked hard just for a little to neg that Bankai stealing medallion Kangdu had. Plot convenience out the dick hole, and then friggin' Kangdu was fucking stupid because he just want to freaking run his mouth all fucking day, given he's got ample time to come up with something. Like, what the fuck was that? What was that, Kubo? Kubo was fucking writing, I'm sure. Holy fuck. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Okay. So the stuff with Kangdu, Yukio, stupid shit. Just flat out stupid. And then when you look at the Stern Raiders too, I mean actually pull that one up. Because like, I'm not saying that all the Stern Raiders are just absolutely fucking like chatting out all the captains, but hold up. I saw this one thing where Kenpachi, he just had 2 Stern Raiders on his freaking shoulder. He was like, hey, I think I'll drop something. That was fun. Like, oh, they were barely worth the fight. Like, came in on U-Haul like that. So like when it came to like the Espada though, 5% success rate overall. Well, 15% at the most success rate. But on the other niggas, nah, like it's actually not happening. So let's see here. Then letter A, Uryu. No. The antithesis, man. Freaking hash brown. No. Freaking Drew Graham, like the balance, like it's like yeah, it's not happening. Oh my god, Perninda was fucking impossible to beat, man. That shit was ridiculous. It literally took Mayuri to beat to beat that thing, whatever the fuck it was. Was giving he was gonna kill Kenpachi. He was that strong. The death dealing Asuka, yeah, that's not happening. Ambienta, yeah, it's not happening. They're saying her explosions were too fucking strong. Asnod, he's freaking mind fucking Hitsugaya like no other, like freaking Aizen. It's not happening. What's her name? Lil Toto, the bitch with the eating shit, eating right through him. It's not happening. Basby, not happening. They were saying like 5 fingers or 4 fingers were equal to like Yamamoto's fire and shit. It's like nah. Candy, yeah, that was stupid. How do you say that guy's name? Q Colgate. I don't know how you say it really, but that nigga, he was on some more shit too. It was like it made Ichigo struggle, like just fucking struggle. Like and his thing too is that even if you fucking kill him, he just have you in his cage all day. There's nothing you can do about it. So like, only Ichigo can get out of that. So if he puts he's a guy in that, nothing. Nah. BG9, yeah, too strong. Overall, Pepe, yeah, the shit is dumb, but yeah, too strong basically. No one can beat Valkyrie. No one can beat Gerard Valkyrie. No one can keep the nigga down. So that was ridiculous too. Robert, he's whatever. So that's one. That's one win off of a nigga. That's whatever. The overkill, maybe I don't fucking. No one cares about that one. The power. Oh man. McGowan, yeah, like it's over, man. he ain't winning against that swole chick. The question, oh yeah, like person whatever too. So like, that's 2 wins off of these like low tier ass motherfuckers. The roar again, it's kind of another win. We don't know how strong he is. The roar guy, and then friggin' Master Masculine. He was on some more shit too. Like all to do is just all the nigga had to do was have someone cheer for him. I'm all better now. I'm gonna freaking wrestle the shit out of you, like lariat, drop kick, like yeah, like it's not happening. He's a guy. Candace, yeah, Candace beating that. No, like he was actually whatever too, so it's not happening. His name was Reishi Detection, like so like, that's whatever. But, oh my god, Grammy. He's not being Grammy. That's a 0%. That's a 0%, man. Imagination. He's not. There's nothing he can do. There's actually nothing he can do. The wind. Who was this? The wine. Oh my god, he's fucking the shit. I hate the guy too. All I have to do is freaking twist your ass around. If it's not your body, it's your clothes. So there's nothing he can do. And then like I saw where he was so fucking hacked to where if you strike your sword at him, all the swords are just bending backwards. Your Zamato gonna get fucked up like no other. Like it's ridiculous. So that nigga had to be hacked out by some other hacks. Um, the Lobaro. Nobaru beat Shunsui, so 0 chance with Hitsugaya. Made up light. Let's see. Yourself. That like all these two, like these two Ys, Lloyd, Roy, they all they had to do was just mimic your power and turn you into yourself. And yeah, if you're not Kenpachi Sensui, like the top 3 guys, you're fucking losing. Yeah. Shaz, Hubert. I mean, Hubert did get a was able to like shoot out Shinsui's eye, but okay. So essentially, out of how many is this? This is like over 20 niggas. Over 20 niggas only being 3 or 4 of them. And they're like the most whatever Stern Raiders. They're fine. They're that fucking strong. So like this is relative to the Espada shit. And then when it comes to the other captains, they're just do fucking better. I've even said before that some of the lieutenants did better than Hitsugaya. So it's like you might as well just stay lieutenant on someone else's team, man. And then like the one that I actually missed, the very last one, Giselle, he lost to Giselle. Giselle turned the man into a fucking zombie. He was under her control. So yeah, good job, he's a guy. Like so, he got taken out by one of the low mid tier Stern Raiders. That just tells you just how shitty Hitsugaya is. And in this art too, his guy's shit evolved. His Bankai evolved to like this adult form, which people want to suck off too, virtually. But nothing. He ain't doing shit to any of these Stern Raiders. These are Stern Raiders, like the vast majority of them. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Because they'll just hacks him out. Like, there's a lot of hack shit when it comes to the Stern Raiders. On top of them being Quincy. So they're kind of better than the... Like, these are advanced... The most advanced Quincy's ever. There's none you can do against that Hitsugaya. Because they have all these fucking moves that Quincy have. Not including their primary abilities. But Quincy's shit, like... If you train that shit for as long as these niggas did, they're systematically taking out captains and soul reapers. It's like he's guys behind the game to where even if he gets ahead of the game with advancing his Bankai, still behind. That's pathetic, Hitsugaya. And don't get me started. Again, don't even start on like the top 3 captains. Byakuya. Even Byakuya's Bankai Evolved still did better. Like, let me touch on that too. What's Hitsugaya doing against these other captains? When I mastered it out before, he's barely being. This is this is like a trend when it comes to like these like groups. Hitsugaya is not beating. He's not wiping the floor with all these groups. I gave example for Espada. Espada, Stern Raiders, and now I'm touching on captains. He's not doing anything against top 3 people. He's not even beating half the captains. Like, let me see this. Like, and then what's crazy too? We saw amazing shit with the captains. Byakuya, Kenpachi, Shunsui. And Kenpachi does so much better versus Hitsugaya shit. Hitsugaya, okay, Bankai, everything that was in the anime. But Kenpachi, nigga don't even have a Shikai, the step below Bankai. Just so much better than Hitsugaya. Oh my god, and this nigga's thing, he's like, he just loves to fucking fight. That's it. He just loves to fucking fight. Fight to the death. That's his game. That's Kenpachi's game. And he can do it. Because he's so fucking strong. he'll just raw dog you like it's prison time. Don't drop the soap, nigga. That's Kenpachi. He's the health inspector. In showers, he'll freaking shove you down long dick style like that. He's been always having the BBC. I don't know what it is with Kenpachi, but that's his thing. So yeah, like if he even fought Kenpachi for a second, he's it's prison time, nigga. Like, like yeah, like give me a look at pedo, but there's nothing he can do. Gonna fuck him. So let me see here. Now when it comes to like the captains, oh my god, he's a guy that can't even take on half of them, man. That is ridiculous. So let me just blow with the captains for a second. Do you wanted to touch on the full bringers, like like the Wiggins group? Yeah, like yeah, really painting the picture for Hitsugaya not sucking. So going through them. Soy phone fucking Hitsugaya. Shunsui fucking Hitsugaya. Rose is fucking Hitsugaya. He got a Bankai. That shit was ridiculous. If it wasn't for him seeing how his Bankai worked, kind of setting himself off, like he would have won that fight. Like his Bankai is sound shit too, so it's like, what's Hitsugaya gonna do against that? And like his Bankai looks nightmarish. So yeah, no. Shinji fucking Hitsugaya. And then like Shinji actually got a Bankai actually. If he's trying to like solo a team, excellent. It's fucking brilliant. Cause like whole team against him, he can just turn them like around literally to where they find each other. And I believe it's like you're not really where it's like you're not trying to fight Shinji anymore. So there's that. That's a disadvantage. He'll put you in. Then Byakuya, fucking him. Fighting Hitsugaya. Raw dogging. Iba, I can see he's a guy taking out Iba, so that's one captain. Oh, what did they say? He had all these abilities, right? Yeah, he's a keto mat. He's a keto Hakudo. Okay, keto master. So he can. So all you you know what? That's crazy. All you have to do is be a keto master. You're taking on Hitsugaya. That's how much he sucks. There's even one out there that stops time, and I think he has that. Iba, Lisa. I say Lisa has like a 50 to 60% chance because her thing is like speed and her spear, and then she has hollow form. So yeah. Good luck. All right. Like there's a chance that Hitsugaya can win, but nah. Kensei, he has a Bankai and Hollow, so he's fucking Hitsugaya. I already explained Kapachi. Miuri was practically unbeatable, man. Like if it weren't for freaking Uryu, like kind of not giving Miuri like a good start, he has a solid track record, and he's fucking hacks as shit, where it's ridiculous. So Miuri is giving he's got like that prison time, and then Rukia, we see this bitch spamming keto even in like as a human virtually. No, like no Soul Reaper costume. Keto, keto. Frick, fireball, Hadouken, restrain, Hadouken. That's her, Rukia. She's that good at freaking keto and Bakudo shit. And then guess what? She has a Bankai, and that killed a nigga. And then I already touched on Ariyaru. She killed Ariyaru. So maybe two people out of the captains, maybe, like make a case to where It's a 50-50. Oh, no, I said one. And then Unohana, no, she has a Bankai. Asane, but doesn't Isane use Keto? I'm sure if you just use Keto, like you're doing so much better than Hitsugaya. It's not even funny. Keto, look at this. Look at this. If you look at her stuff, look at this. Bakudo 77. That's what she can do. She's fucking Hitsugaya if she does that fucking move. Oh my god. And then Keto 31. She can do that, and she's a healer. What the fuck? That's fucking Hitsugaya. Even she can be Hitsugaya. Compare all you motherfuckers. Hitsugaya is shitty. He is shitty. And he's just so behind now. He needs to work on that fucking Keto, or else he just ain't doing it. He ain't winning. There's only so many of these guys because it's 13. Oh my god, man, it's ridiculous. This is embarrassing, Hitsugaya. Dude, and then if Lisa can continue in Keto, it's over. Hitsugaya is the weakest captain. Okay, look, it's official. So like all they're saying about Lisa is that she has a 5 minute time limit for her hollow form. It might be just pre-time skip. You know, even then, like I don't think Hitsugaya can beat a Visored. It's like even what was her name? Even that little blonde bitch. Even she got her freaking shit improved. So like maybe that's a 50-50 too. But okay. Let's just chalk that up to okay, so it's like Hitsugaya 50-50 against one bitch. The only captain you can beat. Can. But all these other niggas, nah. So what? Virtually, he's the guy's the weakest fucking captain. This nigga is weakest captain in the series. I don't even want to start on the freaking bounce. Okay, so I don't even want to get started on the freaking bounce or the freaking full bringers because let's not go there. Like he's already losing against like the major star players. So with that being said, it's like he's losing to a vast majority of the captains, the Espada, and then the Stern Raiders, like the primary enemies of the series. So I'd rather not go further with this because like this is already long like as it is. When it comes to, like the Hollows, I don't want to go there either. He's already losing against like the strong Hollows, Espadas, the vast majority of them, and I already went over that shit. So it's like, so all that being said, again, losing against the Espadas, the captains themselves, and I already said how some lieutenants do better than him. Then losing against the Stern Raiders. Where's all his dick sucking coming from? With his Bankai being involved, still doing that fucking bad. That's embarrassing. And again, push all the time doesn't help either. If you actually look at it, you look at the enemies, comparing to Hitsugaya, sucks. This is why Hitsugaya fucking sucks. Sure, that's my hot take. But, you know, dig deep on it, look into it, and you'll come to the same conclusion. And with that, this hot take central. I'm out. Hitsugaya fucking sucks. And you're deep thrown Hitsugaya fanboy if you say otherwise.